Hey everybody, it's Chad from Stick's Blog. I'm Stick. Today I just want to do a little video and talk to you about a package that I just received when I got home from work. This was actually, this package came pretty close to in time because I'm actually using the stuff that came in this package for a hike this coming weekend. So I just wanted to take time, take just a few minutes. This isn't an unboxing because the box it came in was huge and it had a whole bunch of shipping peanuts and stuff in it. So I took everything out and I've got it all laid here on the table. And I'm going to show you what those things are. And then I'm going to take you outside and show you one of the items set up. But anyway, the stuff that I've got here came from David Gardner. Some of you that are active over on BPL may have heard the name before. But he's recently started a cottage company called Gold Gear Light. The website is Gardner Outdoor Lightweight Designs.com, and there's a hyphen in between each one of those. Just if you can see, if that'll focus in. Gold Gear. That's the name of his company. And he has a couple of lightweight items that he's selling. Namely, trekking poles, tent or tarps actually, and cook kits. And he sent me one of each of those things, and I'm going to use them on this hike this weekend and see what I think about them, and just kind of get back with him and kind of give him just some feedback on it. But I thought I would take the time to just share it with everybody because I think it's pretty interesting what he's got here. So just to start off, I'll start off with down here. These are actually his trekking poles, and it looks like there's been some DIY threads over on BPL, and it's talking about buying these carbon fiber. This actually says 100% graphite fiber. But anyway, buying these shafts. These are golf shafts, and then putting your handles and stuff on. But anyway, he's decided he's been doing that now, and he's making it his business. These are actually fixed length poles. As you can tell, there's no adjusting to them. I requested for these poles to be 43 inches long from the bottom of the tip to the top of the handle, just because that's a natural feel for me whenever I'm normally hiking. I will say he does offer some of these with a little bit longer grip on it. I can't remember what he calls them exactly, but that way, if you're going uphill or something, you can kind of reach down and grab farther on the pole. It doesn't actually adjust. You just reach down and grab farther down the handle. And there's other trekking poles that make handles like that, so I'm sure you're aware of it. But anyway, these have the baskets. You can get a tip that a basket won't go on, or you can get the ones with the baskets. But anyway, this has the basket. So real quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to weigh these. I'll try to weigh them. So that one I come up with 3.5 ounces on, and for the pair, it's 6.8 ounces for the pair. Or for those that like grams, it's 194 grams. Alright, so nice looking poles. I look forward to using them. This will be my first time using fixed length poles, but I'm considering they're only 43 inches tall. They're not, excessively tall. So I'm looking forward to seeing how I like a fixed length pole. Next, and this is something I'm going to have to take outside and show you, but this is his tarp. Now he makes a couple of different tarps, but the cool thing is he makes them out of Polycro. He's been working with Polycro for quite a while, and I think he felt like he's nailed it down to the point to where he can get a pretty good shelter. He's actually had a shelter set up in his backyard ever since like last October, one of these Polycro shelters, and he's had it set up since October, so it's taken all the cold, any heat, rain, snow, ice, wind, whatever, and he said it's still holding up pretty well. And actually on a thread over on BPL about making Polycro tarps, he actually posted a picture of that, so that's pretty cool. But he sent me one of those. I'm not really 100% sure what kind of tape and everything he uses on them. He's got some bungees here, or maybe not bungees. Yeah, those are bungees. I'm gonna go grab some well, actually, it looks like there might be guy line on it too. So, but anyway, this is the solo tarp, and it does have a beak on the front and the back, which I thought was going to be cool because I should be able to button this thing down pretty well and really get away from the elements if I need to. And real quick, just weigh this, and this should be everything. It comes to 9.3 ounces. or for grams again, 265 grams. And like I said, that is for the actual tarp with a beak on each end, and it looks like it's got all the tie-outs and everything on it. One thing that I'll probably do, I'll probably get a stuff sack. I've got a couple of Cuban fiber stuff sacks, but I'll probably get a stuff sack to put this thing in, just because since it is polycro, you know, it's one of those materials that you just kind of wonder about. I've used them as ground sheets, and I've not really experienced any issues with them. But however, just to help protect it, I'll probably put this inside a Cuban fiber stuff sack, just to help make sure nothing catches the tarp or anything like that. But anyway, I'll take this outside in a little bit and set it up, and then once I get it set up, I'll show you around the tarp. And then the last thing, which I'm pretty excited about, is the Fanatic Solo Cook Kit. And just in case you're wondering, I'm sure JJ from Jaren's Outside doesn't have one of these. Just giving that back. Anyway, this is his Fanatic Solo Cook Kit. He makes a couple of different cook kits, a couple of different sizes. And real quick, just get a weight on this, a total weight. 4.8 ounces or 136 grams. That's for everything. And I'm not really sure what everything consists of just yet, so we'll see. Because you can configure these in different setups. So let's see here. There's a little fuel bottle. And it's nice, he puts stickers on there so that you don't get these bottles mixed up and accidentally take a swig from it. That probably wouldn't work out too well. I got a measuring cup. Got two little stakes here. And these should make the support for the cook pot to sit on. I'm not sure. I figure those may be aluminum. I'm not sure. No, it might be titanium. Let's see. This one's in there kind of tight. I'll wear this one in, I think. Okay. Looks like I've got a base plate, or no, not a base plate. It's actually a lid from a pot. And then this is just a cozy that the cook pot will fit down in nice and neat. That actually fits really good. Good job. This should be, I'm not 100% sure what size pot this is. It should be at least 20 ounces, I think. Okay, there's my ground sheet. Pretty sure I took that out wrong. Alright, this actually makes a cone. So what I've got here is the ground sheet, ground protector. Set that down, and I believe that's aluminum. Looks like I have a alcohol stove. I'm not sure. He has two different alcohol stoves on the side. I'm not sure which one this is. That would sit there, or my Esbit set it there. Either way, set that there. Go ahead and put the cone around it. And if I'm using alcohol, that would sit in there just like that. If I'm using, that might be wrong. I'm going to have to look on the site. I believe that's correct. I'm going to say that if I'm using this for wood fire, as long as this is titanium, this would actually be how I would use it for a wood fire. Or if I'm using it for alcohol, I can just stick that down there. And then this should sit right on the top. And then I use that for my alcohol. If I'm using it for Esbit, I'm going to say that I take the little pins, stick right through there. And that should be figured for my Esbit setup, maybe. I'm going to definitely make sure I get on the site and look at it before I take it out to use it this weekend. I looked at him a while back when he first contacted me, but it's been a little bit since I've looked at him, so I'll need to make sure I go back and look. But anyway, that's pretty cool. I'm definitely looking forward to using this. I enjoy using cook kits, and like I said, I'll definitely be carrying all this stuff with me on my next hike, which is coming up this weekend. So real quick, I'm going to take the trekking poles and the tarp outside, and I'm going to set it up and see what I come out with. once I do that, I'll turn the camera back on and give you an idea. See you then. Okay guys, I've got it out here. I got it set up. I want to say sorry about the wind. The wind is kind of blowing a little bit. But anyway, there it is set up. I've got my MLD bug bivvy with just a 20-inch wide by 72-inch long Thermarest ProLight 4 in there. So you can see there's plenty of room on the sides. However, one thing I've noticed out in the wind, I could guy these out just a little bit more, but if there's wind blowing on the side, it's going to blow these panels in. I don't have anything on the panels to help keep the panels out, but considering I'm just going to be in here to sleep, I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. You can see there's plenty of room on the sides there, and I do have this pitched all the way down. There's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's actually 10 tie outs on this tarp, 12 counting the ridge line. And I don't guess you would have to guy each one of these out, but just for this I did. I went ahead and I got each one out. As you can see, it does have panels on each end, and the way these work is he's just got some tape with some Velcro on the inside, and those will Velcro together. But anyway, it's pretty interesting. I might say that for sure. You can see these little pieces he's got here. He's got one on each side, and actually what that is to pull the panels back, and they will actually Velcro to a little piece of Velcro he's got stuck up underneath there. That way you keep the panel doors out of your way like it is on this end here, or you can pull it out like that end is there. I want to say real quick, the line that I actually saw in the tent is actually this ridge line. I don't know how well you can see it. It's this ridge line. You should be able to see it. It's what I've actually got my bug bivvy attached to. There's actually a ridge line that goes all the way through there, which makes it nice to be able to hang up your bug bivvy and stuff. Of course, the only thing is I can't get the bug bivvy pulled tight. I could probably tinker with it and get it so that I could keep the guys pulled out, but I don't know. We'll just see. In the ends here, he's got washers inside the tape to help keep that stuff from pulling out. If it'll focus there. And like I said, that was the guy line that I saw inside there. So I actually did have to add some guy line. So I went inside. This is some of the Lawson Klein glow wire. If it'll come into focus there. And I added 2 sections on each end. Those sections are about 9.5 feet. So that will have to be figured into the total weight. And also, I was wrong. It did come with a stuff sack. This is like one of the turkey bags or something like that. One of the oven bags, or maybe it's Polycro, I don't know. But it was actually wrapped inside this. I noticed that when I brought it outside here. So I'm going to work and see about using this then. Like I said, the total weight on this is 9.3 ounces. And that did include the stuff sack. That did not include the guy line, so I'll have to add those in. So I'm figuring as much as another 0.3 of an ounce there. So I'm looking at still around 9.7, 9.8 ounces for the tarp. And then of course for my stakes, like I said, I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stakes out here right now. So at 0.2 of an ounce, that's going to be about 2.5 ounces in stakes also. So 9, 10, 11. So I'm looking at about 12, just around 12 ounces in total package weight for this tarp. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to carry it with me on the Appalachian Trail for this weekend. I'm going to use it 2 nights, possibly a third, not sure. And I'm just going to see how it does, see what I think about it. And look out for my videos. I'll do some videos while I'm on the trail, and I'll kind of make comments as far as the tarp, as well as the poles and the cook kit. One thing I want to say is that stuff came packaged in the peanuts, and I brought the box outside to unwrap it, and I tell you what, I've got peanuts everywhere now. So anyway, So that's the tarp. If you think you might be interested in these, you can go and check out Gold Gear, and I'll post the link to that. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to wave at that guy that just went by in the truck. And then, anyway, feel free to leave a comment or a question. I'll do my best to get back to you and answer any questions you may have or reply to any comments. And as well, you can get in touch with David at Gold Gear, and I'm sure he'd be more than happy to answer any kind of questions you have or discuss any kind of tarp or anything with you. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. I'll see you next time. Later.